All rocket monsters a
300.
but you want them to be destroyed,
Don't you?
Yeah.
so why does this have a boosting effect? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know what?
You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Special summon up to 2 rocket monsters with different names from your hand in defense. So with this, you can summon up to 3 rocket monsters. 1 for your normal summon and 2 with this effect.
Come on, keep up.
There's 5 rocket monsters so far. If you play 3 of each, that's 18 in your deck. So what are the chances of you having at least 2 in your hand to special summon with this effect?
Answer the question.
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that now you don't have to use your normal summon on rocket monsters. You could use it on Gateway Dragon or Sniffer Dragon. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon rocket monsters with different names from your graveyard in defense position up to the surplus.
So,
When, same difference. If you use the same rocket monsters you summon with the first effect to link summon
Something.
next turn, because you can only activate one of these effects once a turn, you can bring them same monsters back depending on how many monsters your opponent controls to possibly protect them life points, boy! Or link summon.
again.
I would have liked for this to be in Circuit Break, but then the chances of these effects actually happening with only 3 rocket monsters is pretty small. And as I alluded to a little bit earlier in the video, there's 2 more, Shell Rocket and Metal Rocket Dragon.
Let's talk about it.
Shell Rocket destroys a monster in the same column as this card was in, and if there's a monster in the zones adjacent,
What that mean?
next to that monster, they get destroyed too. So even though
It's highly unlikely.
it's possible for you to destroy up to 3 monsters just by this being targeted with a link monster.
Nice.
Metal Rocket Dragon destroys all cards your opponent controls in the same column as the zone this card was in. Why do they care about the columns? The maximum number of cards you can destroy is 3 if this happens to be in the column where your opponent controls a link monster.
Which is cool.
But the only link monster that will more than likely be targeting your rocket monsters is Borreload, and as good as that card is, it's a link 4. Isn't it such a good thing Revolve Boot Sector exists now?
Yes.
Because before it, there wasn't a consistent way to get at least 3 effect monsters on the field to summon Borreload.
And rockets.
After it, I'm not going to jump out the window and say they're going to be meta. But since it's easier to summon Borreload, rockets don't suck.
Anymore.
Thanks for watching. If it ad shows up, I ask you to click what to watch what if you would like to.
Help me. Help me.
Without spending your own money, but my Patreon's in the description if you're feeling
Just a little bit.
generous.
Thank you for your cooperation.
In advance. Gratitizzle.
I appreciate you.